Yes.
Okay. Was he a Christian previously?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to mention two things very quickly. Number one is that when a person embraces Islam, anything that was done previously which may be deemed as a form of disobedience, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove that. That you will have a brand new page, like a brand new baby into this earth, completely sinless. This is from the mercy of Allah Jalla wa Ala. Number two is that a person who was previously a Jew or Christian from the people of the book, if they embrace Islam, every deed that they do, فَلَهُ أَوْ لَهَا أَجْرًا, they will have double the reward for everything that they do in the future. Double the reward. Allahu Akbar. Because maybe they spent many of their years of their life, how can I catch up with a person who's been Muslim all of their life? You have a great opportunity. You start sinless, and everything that you do, you get 2 for the price of 1. And each of your deeds are worth at least 10. So it's 20 at least. Allahu Akbar. Now what I'm going to say to you, sister, is going to repeat after me. But what I would like you to do is to repeat after me in English first, because I want you to know what you are about to say. Is that okay? Inshallah. I testify.
I testify
that there is no one worthy of worship except Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad is the final messenger of Allah. And I bear witness that Jesus is the servant and messenger of Allah. I'm going to say this now in Arabic, inshallah, sister. And I would like you to repeat after me. I'll say it very slowly. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa Allah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulu Allah wa ashhadu anna Isa Abdullah wa Rasulih. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
I say to you now, sister, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you steadfast. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make you a light and a beacon of light for other people.
Ameen.
And all of us, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us all steadfast upon the deen. And I'm sure that the sisters here will welcome you. You are part of a 1 billion+ family now, mashallah. And I welcome you to the religion of Islam. And I hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will unite us all in the paradise. Jazakumullahu khairah.
Ameen. Ameen. Ameen.
Bismillah. Someone's mentioned, it's an important point, and that is that the sister who just embraced Islam, or any person who embraces Islam for that matter, is it a must for them to choose a new name? If the person has a name and it doesn't contain anything which is contrary to Islam, or doesn't have an evil or bad meaning, it is permissible for them to keep their name, absolutely no problem at all. If they desire to change their name, because, you know, at times, and I know what it feels like, you feel like you've shed a skin, and that you want to take a new step in a new direction, to have a new name. That doesn't mean that if you go home and maybe your parents, because your mother, or your father named you that name, and that you go home now and you say, I'm Fatima now. And they say, no, your name is so-and-so. No, I'm Fatima. No. If your parents gave you that name and they want to continue calling you that name, that's absolutely no problem. So if the sister wants to change her name, she can. If she wants to keep it, if it doesn't have any kind of derogatory name, because there were sometimes, some Sahaba, that they had bad names, or names. One of them was Harb, war. So the Prophet ﷺ changed their name to, other names. Like, I think it was one case, his name was Harb, or difficult, and the Prophet ﷺ said, no, Anta Sahel, you are easy. The meaning of your name is easy, not difficult and Harb, war, it's easy. So he named him Sahel. So that's the kind of, if your name has that meaning, which is maybe not so good, then maybe it's a good idea to change it. However, it is not something which is ilzam, you don't have to. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.
Jazakallah khairan. Unfortunately, okay, ask one question and then we continue.
I've got a question from a brother. He says, I've converted recently to Islam, and my parents are still Christians, and they don't listen to me because I don't have enough knowledge, and I feel bad. So what would I do?
The brother has embraced Islam, and his parents are Christians, and his parents don't listen to him. Do they have to listen to you? Or do you have to listen to your parents? Okay. It is very important that when you call people to Islam, that you do it in a way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told you to do that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن. The call to the path of your Lord with wisdom, with the Quran and Sunnah, with wisdom. وموعظة حسنة, and a fine admonition in a nice way. If they want to argue with you or they want to debate with you, then therefore جادلهم, debate with them بالتي هي أحسن, debate with them in a way that is best. When you talk to them, they may not want to listen, but for sure you need to make sure 100% that your actions speak louder than your words, that you are a living example of what it is to be a Muslim. Not that you should be a Muslim and you need to do this, and if you don't do this you're going here and may Allah save you. Maybe that's not wise, but let them see you as a better son. Let them be proud of you, that we tried our best to bring up our son, and now look what he has done. He's a Muslim now, he's become a better person. So make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you become a good example to your parents. Be kind and show them goodness, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide the hearts to the true and sincere worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahu a'lam.